beautiful souls, and welcome back to Annie Around the Wild. So me and Juliet did something very spontaneous, and we drove almost 4 hours, y'all, and we're here in San Diego. Now we're coming down from the visitor center because by the time apparently that we got here, the visitor center is closed. So we're gonna have to come back tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to come back very early. Smells so bad over here. Oh, and over here, like, there's a cemetery we're passing by on the left and the right. And this is a cemetery for the military. It smells so much like the ocean. Oh my gosh. It's just very potent. So can you believe we came all the way to San Diego? So I came to see the area and the visitor center, and this is beautiful. But what was supposed to only be a 2-hour and 40-minute drive ended up being double that because of traffic for some reason. So here we are, we made it, we're in San Diego, and again, we're coming down from the visitor center. Now, since they're closed, the rangers only told me, like, they knew of, like, they told me 2 spots. The state park, I couldn't find it online. So I mean, if I can't find it online, I don't know this area. So that means I can't put it on the navigation. So, and then the other one was a campground with a fee. It wasn't exactly very cheap, but yeah. Can you believe we're still passing by the cemetery? This is a beautiful and very big cemetery. Yeah, honey. My baby's a little bit annoyed of all the driving today. Yeah. She thought, like, we're gonna stop when we stopped at the rest area. The whole way here, there was only one rest area too, which was so interesting. But this is just so exciting because, like, this is just so spontaneous of us. Huh, honey? I just really wanted to come for this past, like, 2 days because there's a cool down for the next couple days, and starting Monday it's gonna start heating up again. So I am like, hey, let's take advantage of the cool down. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, so now that we're coming down, I don't really know where we're gonna stay. Now, somewhere along the street coming here, I did see, like, a really good spot that we can maybe spend the night, where it was kind of residential and there was not any parking restrictions. So if I don't, so worst case scenario, we will come there, or we will go there, but they're coming here from the freeway right along the 5. There was, like, this state park, and I mean, it was right along the harbor area, and it was just by the ocean. I mean, everything's at the ocean around here. We're surrounded by water, which is so creepy. But yeah, ooh, bumpy road. Very bumpy road. Okay, yeah, what was I saying? Sorry, y'all. I got off track for a second. So yeah, that state park. The state park I'm talking about, it was huge. It was huge. And I saw a lot of RVs and vans, van lifers there. So if I can find that again, that would be ideal. So if we can find ourselves back there, that'd be great. Because again, and I couldn't find that online either. So I don't really know how I'm gonna find my way there when I have no idea. I got here with the Navi, so I don't know. But right on this boulevard that we're on right now, on the left, we can go and stop over there, around there, because there are no parking restrictions, like, for the night. And then that way it also won't be very far away from then coming to the visitor center. So I don't know, I still want to try to find that state park, if it's even possible. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do this, but yeah, Let's see if we can find it. How spontaneous of us. We're in San Diego, y'all. We're in San Diego. I figure I couldn't go to the forest areas because of all the fires. So we will come to San Diego. So yeah, let's see if we can find ourselves back to that area. So we'll see. Stay tuned, beautiful souls. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello. All right, so we're in like a Fiesta something state park. So I believe this is the one we were passing by. Now this is huge, so I'm just kind of going around looking what there is. There's even, is this a hotel? There's even a hotel here. Yeah, San Diego Mission Bay Resort. Oh wow, there's a hotel here even. So it seems you can just pretty much park anywhere around here. There's even a golf course. Wow, this is very big. Nice. All right, so here are the RVs. So we can pretty much stop anywhere around here. It says no parking 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. So maybe we should go back the other way if there's no parking around here. It says no camping for that parking lot on the left. Sticky situation. So on the other side is, I guess, where we need to go then. Still no parking 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Don't know why these buses are stopped here, if that's the case. It's beautiful because it's right by the water, but I mean everything is pretty much by the water in San Diego. You're surrounded by water. So here are a bunch of RVs, buses, vans that you see, but there's parking restrictions for overnight, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep going just to see. I mean, this is a huge state park. This is huge. RV dump station to the left. Go ahead. No parking over there. Let's see over here. Ooh, this is really beautiful though. Boat ramping area. Okay, so let's see if we could spend the night over here. So I'm really proud of myself that I found myself back here without a navy. Can I just say? I was like, uh-oh, I don't know the name of that state park. Again, I was searching for it, and for some reason it wasn't on Google. I don't know why. But I managed to find my way back, which was really great. I'm very, very proud of myself, because usually without a navy, I'm like directionally challenged. So all over here it just says no parking 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. But this is also the one where the rangers said that I can come and stay here overnight for free. So I don't know. The rangers said I could. But everywhere on this, maybe it was just the other side where we came in from is probably where you can. This is probably the areas where you can't. Let's see. Still no parking. So this whole entire side, even though there's van lifers all over the place, it's still no parking 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. So I don't really know. Maybe they're just here for the day. So I'm not going to make a right because that goes to the freeway and I'm not trying to exit. We want to stay in this park. Oh, we could have kept going straight. Well, that says no outlet, so everything stay in your place, please. Ooh, there's a workout area here too. All right, let's see if there's any time restrictions in this parking lot. Of course there is. Let's see, what does this say? 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. All right, well, I am going to stop here for a sec, beautiful souls, and give my baby some food, and we will be right back. How beautiful is this, beautiful souls? So I came to a spot here on Overlander. It's right waterfront, beautiful, and overnight parking is allowed for normal passenger vehicles only. Oh, nice. This is a good spot. This is a good spot. I'm taking this spot because I can have my door open. Look at that. See, there's beach access. So I'll show you, beautiful souls, soon. Hot coals, so that means I can cook here. I haven't eaten today, so I'm definitely hungry. So let's check it out. Look at this, beautiful souls. How beautiful is this? There's people blasting music in that boat. I don't know if you can hear it. It's such beautiful weather. Oh my gosh, it's 68 degrees and I'm actually cold in what I'm wearing. Oh wow, there's like people bicycling everywhere. It's perfect weather for bicycles. This is gorgeous. Isn't this absolutely pretty? This is a very big state park. And there's the parking. And there's like a bridge for people to go onto the boats. And I guess that's an island only accessible to the boaters. Isn't that pretty? See y'all soon! Hello, beautiful souls, and here we are. We finally got to this place. We found a spot. We found this spot on Overlander, and it's a much better spot than that state park. That state park had a lot of parking restrictions, and not only did it have a lot of parking restrictions, but the spots that were available were not very safe. And Overlander specifically said that this spot is actually safe for women, so I'm hoping it's right. So without further ado, here's the area. Oh my god, that person has a goat. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's someone here with a goat. How cute. Isn't this beautiful? So there's this little like waterway. I guess it's like a runoff for the water. And there's a spot for hot coals, so you can barbecue over here, as you see that family doing. There's public restrooms over here. Look how great this all is. Let me zoom in for y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. And this spot said that overnight parking is allowed if you have a normal passenger vehicle, so no RVs or buses. So I'm assuming all these RVs and buses can't spend the night here. Because, I mean, that's what the sign said anyway. I mean, this is free though, you guys. Beautiful souls, this is free. How beautiful is this? If this was out in Los Angeles, this would not even be available. And I snagged a really good parking spot too. Look at that. Right here, so when I open the door, it'll overlook everything. I just obviously have everything locked for now. Let's go up. Let's go. Okay. There's beautiful beach area over here. So everywhere, I didn't realize San Diego's like literally covered with water. Ooh, there's someone swimming. There's someone swimming in this cold. Wow. I was really cold because I'm not used to this, but it's beautiful weather. It's actually beautiful. I just feel cold because I'm used to triple digits. I mean, look how beautiful this is. Can you believe this is free? Found it on iOverlander. Thank you, iOverlander. So many campers. So many other campers. So I love that. Very beautiful. There's boats everywhere, obviously. So gorgeous. It's about 68 degrees, my car said. I think it was like 67 or 68. Beautiful weather. Hi, how are you?
Pretty good.
So beautiful. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous. Can I just say, I love that kid's Australian accent. That was so amazing. Hello, mate. I love that. Wow, props to that person swimming in this cold. Oh, I would be so cold right now. Let me zoom out a little bit for y'all. Ooh, there's someone getting ready to go out fishing. Hey, oh my god, that's so cool. I mean, this is all free. Can y'all believe this is all free? This is amazing. This is just really cool. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? And then the parking lot. So hopefully it's safe here. But like I said, it's really good weather. I mean, I had to put on my long pants because it's so cold. But here we are. Here we are. And again, hopefully we're good here. Hopefully we're safe. And I have not eaten anything today and I'm hungry. So it is time for this girl to go eat something. All right, beautiful souls. See y'all tomorrow. So on the way back to the car, I noticed, maybe there's a couple maybe sketchy people over here. So I don't know where I am exactly. I just know I'm somewhere really beautiful and not far from the visitor center here in San Diego. So I do know that here in San Diego, just like Los Angeles, where I am from, drugs and homelessness is rampant. So I need to be safe. Oh my God, sorry about my hair. It's so humid everywhere over here because it's just everywhere is surrounded by water. Left, right, front, back, everything's water. Woo! My hair might be getting a bit crazy, y'all. It's definitely like, yeah, sorry. Anyway, so what did I do just to make sure I'm safe, especially while I start cooking? Because I want to have my door open to enjoy this weather and this breeze. So this is what I did. My little handy dandy friend over here. I clipped my knife to my side. You know, never could be too safe, or sorry, if you're a woman, you know, it's sad, but here's where we are. But this is just so beautiful. Look at this view. Isn't that gorgeous? See y'all next time. Until the morning. Y'all, oh, by the way, y'all are gonna love the visitor center. It is huge, it is beautiful, and I don't know what the inside looks like. I looked at some pictures and it looks even bigger and grand. I'm just like, wow. And it says there's a theater in there, a museum, and like, so the visitor center, and there's also like a viewpoint, so it's like this spot that you can go and just look at this beautiful view of San Diego. And I think that was it. But it's like this huge place. So y'all are gonna love it, and I can't wait until you see it. So until then, stay tuned. Good morning, beautiful souls. So it was a good night. It was a good night's sleep here, honestly. I woke up, I cleaned, I vacuumed, I gave the baby her food, I got my shirt on for the day, and that's it. Yeah, I still have my PJs on, but I did put my shirt on. And yeah, so I'm just making some breakfast, and then at 10, when the visitor center opens, we're going to the visitor center today. We're going to be going to the Cabrillo National Monument. So it's a monument for Mr. Cabrillo. We'll get into it whenever we get there. It's a beautiful place, but I am not going to shine too much light on Mr. Cabrillo, and you know, just we'll get to all of that later. So stay tuned. Now today when we woke up, it was definitely really like everything was so wet. Everything is still wet. The whole outside of the car, it looks like it rained or something from the humidity. It's so crazy. But I'm here making breakfast, heating up some of the mini pancakes until we got to go. The baby's over here doing her usual beauty sleep, even though she just woke up. But yeah, we will see you at the visitor center. See ya! All right, beautiful souls, here we are. Yes, Cabrillo National Monument. So the pass for the day to park here, for the annual pass, $35. For seniors 62 and over, it's $20. Private vehicles for the day is $20. So let's go ahead. I don't want to hold up the line. There's people behind me too. Let's go. I'm so excited. Hi, can I use my America the Beautiful?
You can. Would you like a brochure today?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you. You too, have a great day. Woohoo! And so if you have the America the Beautiful pass, it's free. You don't have to pay. So I have the pass. So luckily I didn't have to pay. Oh my gosh. So there's so much to see around here, beautiful souls. So we're going to be spending a long time here. So I could have went down to the right over there, but if that goes to the lighthouse, we'll go. Now I'm about to do a lot of walking for y'all, everybody. Oh, and here it is, beautiful souls. Here it is. Cabrillo. See y'all when I park. Here we are, beautiful souls. Cabrillo National Monument. Gorgeous. Finally made it, y'all. The real reason why we came. Alright, beautiful souls. So we're going from the parking lot over to the visitor center now at the Cabrillo National Monument. Here we are. We just parked over there. And now we're going to the visitor center. So exciting! So there's no animals or service animals are only allowed here at the Cabrillo National Park and National Monument. So no pets allowed. And if you hear me not talking so much, it's because there's a lot of people around. So let's go inside, yo. Here we go. Here's some information. Information about how they're keeping greener. And here's a remembrance to Stephen Ting Mather. It says he laid the foundation of the National Park Service, defining and establishing the policies under which its areas shall be developed and conserved, unpaired, and future generations. There will never come an end to the good that he has done. Wow. So he laid the foundations for National Park Services to exist. Very interesting. All right, y'all, let's head inside. This is the entrance. So there's so much to see here. So there's a lot to see here, beautiful souls. So here there's a theater. So let's check it out.
Good morning, park visitors. This announcement is to make you aware of an upcoming opportunity. At 11 o'clock, in approximately 15 minutes, we'll be meeting in the area in front of the bookstore.
It looks like this is closed for now, but usually they have things playing here.
Statue area to the 19th century lighthouse, and we'll finish in Whale Overlook. If you're interested, we ask you please come to the area in front of the bookstore at 11 a.m.
In front of the
If you'd like any further
bookstore?
questions, feel free to come to the visitor's desk.
We might go on that tour, y'all. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Here's the little museum for Mr. Cabrillo.
Oh, there's the Spanish guy. Yep. And all his outfit.
Here's Mr. Cabrillo. It's a little statue to him. Sorry for the glare. I am trying to find an angle, beautiful souls. And there we go. That is Mr. Cabrillo's statue. As you heard some white lady just say, the Spanish guy. My goodness. Get a clue. Let's see. This is all about the Spanish conquest of Mexico that began. Ernest and Cabrillo played a prominent role. He served as a captain of crossbowmen with Francisco Orozco in the conquest of Oaxaca. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And then under Pedro de Alvarado in Guatemala. This latter conquest was fought in high mountain forests against fierce Mayan warriors defending their home. This campaign was one of the bloodiest in the Americas. For his contribution, Cabrillo would be richly rewarded. Now, again, this is all very bittersweet because they are conquesting Native American land, Native American territory, and Native Americans themselves. So this is all just bittersweet. These are some of their shipping tools here that they used. It says tools such as this plane. It says tools such as this plane and mallet were among those used in Cabrillo's shipyard. Although most of this ironwork was imported from Spain, the Spaniards on occasion had to fashion crude tools on the beaches of the Americas. These are, of course, replicas.
Oh, if I click all I bought the frame, then bought the parts, and then I bought the part tape, whatever it is. Okay.
It's very interesting. Look at that anchor. Wow. Check this cannon out. So this is a rail-mounted cannon. Weapons on Cabrillo's command ship San Salvador. Included 2 rail-mounted cannons used mainly for protection from coastal Indian attack. The precision, see, it says Indian attack. I say the Indians were protecting themselves when they were the ones being attacked, but yeah. The precision required for manufacturing these cannons meant that they had to be imported from Europe. Again, these are all replicas, but how amazing is this to be able to see? It's all part of our American history, good or bad.
Some history.
These are maps.
So they used to navigate before.
Alright, gents, come on over, we'll do a little intro. Fun, exciting. Get to the site. Alright, welcome guys to 2 of fourth grade.
I'm going to take a quick pause here. I hear a ranger explaining some things about the park, so I'm going to go record him real quick for all of you beautiful souls, okay?
And then you print out, it's like 3 little questions, super easy, and you print out a little code that you present at the entrance station for fourth graders, and it's good from this September to August of next year, so it's a good way to go and travel other parks in our area like Joshua Tree or Channel Islands or whatever. Yeah, it's a good fourth grade little pass, $80 value for free just for being in fourth grade. There you go. So I have some booklets for you and some junior ranger badges, and then your organizer has some patches as well. So today what we had planned is we're going to have you go on a walk with Jack. The San Salvador should be coming out from the Maritime Museum. That's the ship that was built with the National Park Foundation, us and Maritime Museum. A replica of Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo's ship that sailed from Navidad, Mexico up the coast, up past Point, almost to Point Arena or so, and back. So he'll talk about that and some of the history of that. There's also, we have volunteer Gary in the far corner there. He'll be there till about 2 or whatever. And he's talking about the military history of the point. So he's got lots of cool facts about that. And then as well, as you finish with Jack and head to the lighthouse on the bluff there, the military bunker is open, the spotting bunker. Tim's in there. He's in his World War II khakis, and he has like 3 other volunteers with him. So you can actually go into that bunker today on Saturday and look down in. There's the bunks and all the different information. And he has got the viewing windows down, so you're able to go it. I'm not sure if he's got the scope in there. Sometimes you're able to view the spotting scope, like if you're looking for a Japanese ship or submarine or something like that. So lots of cool information on that. So it should be a super fun day for you guys. And thank you again for coming out. So let me have you all come and just grab a book and a pencil. Before I drop them off.
So how cute is that? There's a Junior Rangers program for kids who are in 4th grade. So that is absolutely adorable. If you want to come here on a Saturday, have kids involved, that is absolutely adorable. All right, let's continue this. So this ship we were looking at earlier, it says this is a cross-section of a galleon, one of the types of ships most frequently used by Spanish in the 16th century.
Even though they didn't have cardiac ICU at the VA Medical Center, because he's a veteran, they have to go to the VA ED first and then get...
Here's a lantern they used to use.
There's also no restrictions.
Oil bottles, wine bottles.
Oh yeah, they'll do what they need for you.
These eat
I mean,
biscuits.
there's certain scenarios where they don't get what they need, they gotta fight for it, but if you're treating someone who is now needing a prosthetic or a wheelchair, if I were treating you, I would have to fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight to get you bare minimum. VA, no, it's covered, get it done.
Good expense.
Yeah. So you see some really cool stuff in the data that you don't see with civilians.
There's this light.
They just-
Don't work anymore.
These ones were.
That was part of the reason my uncle chose me.
Here's the San Diego Bay.
Light Beach, where there's a VA hospital.
So here we are at the San Diego Bay. It says on September 28, 1542, Cabrillo's fleet entered what is today San Diego Bay, their first landfall in the present-day United States. Cabrillo called this inviting harbor San Miguel, in honor of the saints whose feast was the next day. The local Lepe and Tepe, Cumemeye Indians were initially wary of the Spanish, attacking several of Cabrillo's men who went ashore that evening for provisions. After an exchange of gifts and communicating through signs, relations became friendlier. But yep, all part of history. Again, they did amazing things and yet very terrible things to the Native Americans. So let's not forget that.
Their sails were often stored in empty barrels.
Here's a little hut. This is so nice. Now this is interesting. Look, right here, that little ball, that's a weight for fishing. Wow, look at that. And you see again those little arrows here. This is all learned from the Native American tribes before they slaughtered them. The Native Americans taught the Europeans how to live. They even taught them how to shower. They taught them how to gather soap. They didn't even shower before. Can you realize? They taught them how to hunt, how to make their food, how to prepare their food, and what did they get in return? They get slaughtered. But again, all part of history. You see those little points here? So that originated from the Native American tribes because that's how they made their bow and arrows, from obsidian. It's a material. Here's a pottery jar. Wow, here's a grinding stone. That's amazing. Again, all learned from the Native American tribes, all of it. Here's the Tongva and the Chumash tribes that they were attacking. We were just at the Chumash tribes up north in not only Los Angeles but past Los Angeles. And now here we are at the people who were trying to, or not trying, but did take their land. Both sides of history. Here's a replica. Let me see if I can get it to not be glared. That'd be great. But as you see, they are carvings. There's a tour going that starts at 11 a.m. on Saturdays and it goes for an hour. It's about to start. But I'm not going to go on it. We're going to go out walking. I already know the whitewashed side of history.
Many people lost their homelands to all our knowledge, traditions, and languages.
And here's the beautiful museum. So let's head into the visitor center now.
First grade or second grade?
Oh, and here's where we're going to stop later for our stamps. You guys aren't closing the stamp area, are you?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I'm excited about this. And here's the entrance, the beautiful entrance. Look how beautiful this visitor center is. Wow. Look at all the gorgeous wood. Here's information booklets you can get. I have some for y'all. We will read it later. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I need to get some gifts for the kids for my cousin's kid's birthday. So we have some shopping to do here. A lot of things you can get here. You can get a little passport book. Here's a little stickers. A lot of books because you can do whale watching here. So we're going to be walking around here. Like I said, we're going to be spending the majority of our day here. This is a beautiful visitor center. This is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of books for kids. Maybe I'll get them some books. Here's some cute Junior Ranger hats for the kids. Oh look, so they also sell passports for the lighthouses. So it's like every time you go to a lighthouse, you get it stamped. It's really cute. Passport to my penny adventure. Bunch of really cute things for the kids too. And as you step outside of the visitor center, absolute gorgeousness. Now, we're all around a Navy base. I'm trying not to speak too loud, but we're all over a Navy base here. It's a military base, and there's also a submarine base station, and all of that beautiful stuff here. So that is where we are. So as we step out of the visitor center, this is what we see. Absolute beauty. Oh, and we see a military ship over there. Nice. That's very cool.
But prior to 1950, they're the ones that owned the peninsula. That's why you rode past Fort Rosecrans on Admiral Cooper. So we're talking U.S. Army all the way, even when they were using Navy. So, 18...
That's a naval ship, how cool.
Finally, Congress gets serious and says, well, we're going to fund the port here. Put artillery here so you can defend the harbor. Army goes, hey, great. Before that, they were all down as Old Town next to the Army military depot. So they go, oh, great, okay. So the Army comes up with plans to build a gun battery on Ballast Point. Right here. 6 months in, they've built some permanent buildings. They started on the gun batteries. They haven't.
All right, beautiful souls, and we got stamped. We got stamped and canceled. Right over here. Got there. We got the lighthouse.